Hello, everybody. I'm very pleased to be today with two very important loan advisors from Raiffeisen Bank, Thibault and Jérôme, to speak about a very important topic, which is in fact the possibility to acquire a residence, an apartment, a flat, a house here in Luxembourg when we are a newcomer. Hello, Jérôme. Hello, Ivo.
Hello,
Hello, Laurent.
I'm very pleased to be with you this afternoon. And let's dig into the subject right now. First question, as a new expatriate in Luxembourg, what are the main steps to plan your project and budget?
So I'll start, Laurent, if you don't mind. So yeah, the first point would be to define the choice, the need the customer has. So let's say you have to look at your household and what you need. If you need to buy a house, a flat, a small apartment, and in that case, after you check that, you can proceed and check the market to see if you find something you like. The project, yeah, because like I said, if you have two children, you might need a bigger apartment or a house, and then you have to check that type of market. Starting from there, after you define your project, you could check with Raiffeisen, one of our loan advisors, to define the budget, so your borrowing capacity, and at the same time in the meeting get the full information about first the financial market in Luxembourg and also the market, housing market in Luxembourg.
Okay. Okay, so quite clear. Second question, what does the financing of a mortgage loan include?
Well, my turn right now, Laurent. Traditionally, everything that can be included in a mortgage financing is everything that is linked to real estate, what we buy. Conditions are the same. If you buy a house, a flat, studio, we finance, of course, the real estate, which is clear. We do include in the financing plan also all the additional costs that come with an acquisition of a real estate, notary costs, registration fees, application fees, and depending on the situation, a life insurance. This is always determined in the appointment with one of us as an advisor. If you do have now renovations or transformation work to be done, this can also be financed. And of course, if you buy something that is going to be newly built, we include also the new kitchen. You need a kitchen to live in your house. You need to cook and to be able to cook. So everything linked to the real estate can be included in the financing.
Okay, very, very, very clear. And what types of interest rates today can be offered for financing a mortgage loan? Because I understand that we have different possibilities, and I'd like to know what kind of possibilities, for example, Raiffeisen Bank is offering, and is there any issues or problems or capabilities? I mean, or you know what I mean? What if?
So basically, traditionally here in Luxembourg, you have three types of rates: the variable rate, the fixed rate for the entire duration of the credit, and then a revisable rate. This means the rate is fixed for a certain period at the beginning, and then afterwards we renegotiate the interest rate. What are advantages and disadvantages for each type? Let's start with the variable rate. Well, variable rate, as it says, it can go up, it can go down. So you're always exposed to the risk of the market evolution. On the other side, if you want to reimburse quicker, partially or fully, depending on how the situation evolves, you can do that at any moment without penalties. Very, very important. If we go on the part of the fixed rate or the revisable rate during the period where it is fixed, here you have the security to know what you need to repay every month. So you can set up your budget over the next period of years. You know the market has no impact on your monthly repayment. Advantage can be if the market goes down, you might pay a little bit higher. On the other side, it's an advantage. If the market goes up, you are stable on your monthly payment. One important thing is, though, if you repay quicker when you are in a fixed interest rate, you are always exposed to potential penalties. Penalties are because you break a contract. I had to keep it very easy, and they can vary depending on the market situation at the moment you do this reimbursement. Very important is that there is a law here in Luxembourg that protects the customers. If you have this fixed rate for your main residence, a part of the credit is protected and potential penalties are capped. Here at Bank Raiffeisen, we are specialized on that part. We will give all the information to the new arrivals, to the new customers, and prepare them precisely on their situation. What is best? What is the best structuring of the credit for their individual situation?
Thank you very much for this in details answer. Last question, but not the least. And as a newcomer, what taxes will I have to pay? And can I benefit from financial advantages offered by the Luxembourgish government?
Yes. So in Luxembourg, if you buy a property, you have notary fees, so the notaries work, and you also have the registering fees. In case you buy a main residence, you might have a tax deduction on the registering fees. Nowadays, they are at 30,000 euros per person. They might or might not, but in the next couple of weeks, there's a votation, so it might be possible that they increase. But yeah, in case you buy a main residence, you have a tax deduction on your fees.
So let's say if it's a family with a couple and two children, okay, they could receive 60,000 euros reduction. That's currently.
You have 30,000 euros reduction per person. So buying the property. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you very much for this information. I really appreciate that. Do you want to add some things or something that we did not mention yet?
Just maybe a last word. It's always good to have basis information at the beginning, which is also provided on the internet site of Just Arrived.lu and on our internet site of Raiffeisen.lu. Before you take, as a general advice, before you take any decision by signing contracts, always talk to an advisor first. Maybe because we have the experience of our work and we can show you what might be troubles that you could be exposed. And if we can avoid, the goal is that everybody is happy at the end. Voila.
Yes, great. I do appreciate. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, gentlemen, wish you a good day and
Very much.
thank you very much for this attention.
Thank you.
And for your good tips.
Thank you, Laurent. Good day for you. Bye.
Bye-bye.